Greetings, Earthlings and Sleep Sheep. It's your man MUR-DUK Black, and I spell black B-L-A-K-K without the C because there's no color to the black that I am. AKA, it's the information bandit. I know you can't stand it, but this is where my spaceship landed. So I'm here to try to get you to better understand what you think you already know, you really don't know, And the black community, the black race, black people, without the C, how I say, like caffeine and 7-Up, never had it, never will with racism. I never will and never have been racist, and I don't know how to be. So whatever I say about white people, when I say white people, it's not the people in my community. White people is not the people that I know. White people is the white people that we know in the community and the world who runs and rule over this world. My purpose here is to bring information to my people and try to enlighten them about a lot of stuff that they don't know about, such as how important you are to this world, this planet, and the connection that you have to the universe, and that they're trying to keep from you. And they've been doing that like since the beginning of time, keeping the black community specifically away from the powers that we have to be, and it's like we're really connected to the universe, and all of us have a connection to the planets, and they involve with the day that we go through. They try to tell you that shit is witchcraft and all that. I was talking to some Jehovah's Witnesses one day, and they was like, how they come through. And I had got hype on this Egyptian shit and all this. I mean, listen, like I told a couple of people in my life, I was like, man, Africans and any other kind of shit, melanated people, I feel whatever struggle they going through, because I feel like, I'm a part of them, you know what I'm saying? But when I started practicing and like studying, not practicing, but like studying about Egyptians and these pyramids, oh man, that blew my mind. Like, I never knew nothing about that. Nobody didn't speak about this in school. If I did, I was not there anyway, so not for a long time. So, but it's real important that the black people need to know everything about who they are and nothing else about what's going on with them. Excuse me. So, what I wanted to talk about is how we're connected to the cosmos, like in a very serious way, in a powerful way, and the government knows it, and that's the reason why, since we've been on this planet, and anytime you ever seen a TV, as long as we had any kind of entertainment, there's always been something pertaining to space in some kind of way, So that's just my little thing I was trying to show you, some of the things that these different kind of signs and symbols, and how we are, just connected to each one of these planets. Mars, Uranus, Pluto, Venus, Saturn, all these are real close, like have something to do with like our daily functioning, and they know this, and they try to keep us away from that, or knowing this, you know what I'm saying? Mars is the one that I'm connected to, and it speaks on how I'm a raging, passionate person, and a very highly sexual, and it's also known as the star of war, you know what I'm saying? So all of us are connected to these stars, which are planets in the universe, and the government knows this. And the thing is how they teach us all this different stuff about how they want us to follow, and they control us, and it's all about fear, and they teach us the same thing over and over each and every year. So something different to scare us and keep us in kind of fear of what the government would do. You watch all these army utility vehicles and all that stuff coming through your neighborhood on the freights for years, since like the 90s. I think I remember seeing this. They're preparing themselves to do something to us, okay? This COVID vaccine shit ain't just like don't swing through like that, you know what I'm saying? They prepare. They've been doing this for a long time. It's like you need to play the games, The Sims. I don't think they actually got a game that you can play on your phone that'll teach you how to build a virus and then spread it. And this game exists on my phone before the COVID had actually started. I know I had found out about it like maybe the week right before this COVID shit had started. It was just, and I was just like, thinking of some crazy stuff to look on this phone. I started noticing all these different games coming up. And they was doing this. I'm like, something must finna happen. I ain't never seen these kind of crazy. They got Call of Duty. You can download this whole game onto your phone. I was like, nah, that's just, I always think ahead and think suspect about shit. Like, I know how these people like to have a lot of control. So I'm like, damn. They started talking about this little disease, whatever, it's like, and then all of a sudden I heard somebody say, man, they say that thing worldwide and this. Anyway, listen, they have us under control. The dollar, that money, I've been telling people how they got that eye on there and this pyramid and all that. And in God we trust. But all this religion is so strong, you can't even talk about religion in nowhere, basically, without it being, an uncomfortable subject or just not wanting to be tolerated or talked about, right? But on your money, it says, in God we trust. There's no cross, no picture of Jesus, with the arms up and the robe on, no, nothing, no clouds. Even if it's some clouds up there, they don't got no little Jesus standing right there peeking out and nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to let that turn off since I want to keep playing. And the thing is about that money is it's all about controlling us. You know what I'm saying? This shit is all about keeping us in control, man, and keeping us in fear, And as long as you got fear, you got control. And that's with anything. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a basketball game or any kind of sports, if they fear that they, you got control. If they fear y'all sports, your skills, you have control of them. You know what I'm saying? You can pretend that you know what you're doing. And what they're doing right now is just hiding what they have for specifically the BLAKK, black with no C that calls color, because there's no color in the black that we represent, and they know that there's good and there's bad, there's dark and there's light, there's there's up, there's down, there's side, you know what I mean? It's left, there's right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a duality. If all this shit that God knew, why would he set them up to do this shit? And then tell them they're going to die to do it. Like, don't even tell them about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell them about it, but he got to, because it's not his. It's really, really, really not his. The God is in you, and they don't want you to know that. In your Bible, in Genesis or something, when they ate that Bible, he said to them, he said something about like, they are like us now. Who are, he God, so who is us? They are one of us now. They are like one of us. That means they know what others know. The tree of life was that pineal gland being opened up. You know what I'm saying? It's like an apple. They keep the doctor away. And the apple is just a representation of some kind of fruit that enlightens you, keeps you, nourishes your body. That popped open their pineal gland. Now they looking at themselves. They know everything, you know what I'm saying? That's what they took away from us, the pineal gland, So it's just people don't want to take themselves away from what they're used to doing. And I guess because once you get old enough and you start to think like, man, I'm this old, at this age, I might as well leave it like it is. And that's Teddy Pendergrass saying in the song, the world ain't gonna get no better if we don't get, if we just sit around and do something. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep just not letting shit go. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do something. We got to do something, because the kids that's coming up right now, they have no concept of preparing, you know what I'm saying, for the future. They're going on off right now, and basically a lot of the males are looking forward to dying real soon, you know what I'm saying? So my purpose is just to try to strengthen my people. No color shades to it, but my people right now are up under the thumbnail and have been on the stage since we got here. So that's what my focus is. I have no people to exclude, but my focus is the black community, because that's who needs the attention. Seeking out to, they are falling off and they think they're in a good place right now. We haven't moved from where we're at and where we have been in the future. The only thing we're just a little bit more entertaining to the ones who really don't have no care for us. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's time as an adults, we need to start looking at that. Like, we need to start really finding out who we really are as a people, because your future, your history as a black person, as a black woman, your history is you came from being a slave. That's your history. Now, you listen to a European history or some German person history or something like that, and they say, well, my father was a farmer, and then he started this log cabinet business, and my father started a brick business in the garage, stuff like that. So there's a history behind that family that brings their name upon, to now. Yours is nothing. The only thing that you have now to tell your children is the same story that keeps us in the slump that we can't keep continuing to tell. Black people, please help me bring some lives to existence and like enlighten my people. It's your man MUR-DUK Souvenir. I got some other stuff I need to take care of. I'm gonna try to get on here as much as I can and start showing y'all more pictures and reading out some stuff to y'all so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. But a lot of people don't like to listen to a lot of stuff when you start showing illustrations and shit. Pictures do a lot of stuff. But when you start wanting to read stuff and all that, then and that's what my people, what I know how they are. They don't got the patience for that. So I try to give them a lot of illustrations and pictures, to get their attention. I used to come on here and have on little disguises and crap, to try to get my people attention just to bring some enlightenment to them. And I guess now they just seem like they used to be saying the same stuff all the time and they really don't think nothing has happened. There's a lot has changed around you guys since 2012 when I first started talking about this shit, and there's a lot more that's going to change. And people need to be aware of that. But it's your man MUR-DUK Souvenir Black, the information bandit. I know you can't stand it, but I didn't plan it. This is where my spaceship landed. And please like, share, and subscribe, and help me open some vibe. Help me open some eyes. The black woman is God, y'all. Peace out. May the rest of the day be the best of the day. And like I always say, in capital letters, B-E-Z. Diggity bar. I wonder if all that was going. How far is it still going? Yes, it is.